So in my last video I talked about how we seek elusive states and how further away these states are, how more difficult it becomes to act. And the tip was, of course, take one step from where you are instead of trying to get to where you want to go in the end, and that way you can make a small improvement. But one thing I didn't say, which I think is very important, that mostly people are talking and thinking about different states, where they want to go, what they want to achieve, etc., etc. And they're willing to put in a lot of time and a lot of effort to get there, right? And it can get frustrating, and it's a lifelong battle, and especially when you're looking in the spiritual side, you might not even get to where you want to go eventually, because either you don't know how to get there, or the state doesn't exist, or maybe you weren't lucky enough to get there. Who knows? Point is, we can spend a lot of time and effort in our lives thinking about somewhere else than where we are. And the easiest and fastest way to get to a state you find acceptable is to accept the state you are in right now. You see, when you're spending your life wanting to be someone else or somewhere else than where you are or who you are, you're never going to be okay with who you are right now and where you are right now. And I think if you would spend just 10% of all the time you spend thinking about where you want to be, or cursing the fact that you're not where you want to be, and you spend that time just being okay with where you are right now, then at least 10% of the time you can spend your life in a state of acceptance of yourself and your state. Because really it's the easiest way to get to a place where you would like to be, is to just accept where you are. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be in the moment or meditative or all these things. It's just, right, we have a comparative mind. So instead of looking at a state you think is better than where you are, look at a state that's worse than where you are. Look at people, countries, wherever, where there are things way worse than how we have them here, and be grateful for where you are right now. You see, we spend so much time trying to get to somewhere else that we forget that we got it figured out pretty nicely. Most of you watching YouTube, I reckon, have enough to eat, have a place to sleep, have clothing, have all the basics figured out. And now we're just looking at the top of our desires to get that figured out. And that's fair enough. I do so as well. But I just think it's good to sometimes take a step back and just look at what you have and say, you know what? I don't have to move. I mean, it'd be nice if I do, but I can stay here and be pretty happy and content with my life. So, to reiterate, the easiest and fastest way to get to a state that is acceptable to you is to accept the state you're in right now. Because you're already there. All you gotta do is accept it. Which is a lot easier than get to somewhere where you're not, or to be someone you are not, or to feel something you're not feeling. So, hope that helps. Good luck with that. If you like this tip, like the video please. And if you really must follow someone, follow me on YouTube and I can help you find yourself. Alright, see ya.